BTS is back, feel the attack.
Thank you to ARMY all around the world for your constant love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss shocking moments everyone is talking about. That moment didn't look special at first. The city streets were alive as usual, lights glowing from tall buildings, people walking casually, unaware that something extraordinary was about to happen. The camera was already recording, but no one expected that within seconds, a single move would completely change the atmosphere. There was no warning, no countdown, just one sudden action and everything froze. At first, some thought it was just a random movement, something that would pass in the blink of an eye. But then it happened. Heads turned instantly. Footsteps stopped. A few people instinctively raised their phones, afraid to miss even 1 second. What just happened? And more importantly, was that really Jungkook? The footage that began circulating shows an action that feels almost unreal. Fast, powerful, and executed with striking precision. This wasn't clumsy or accidental. It looked controlled, confident, and almost effortless. Even the camera struggled to keep up. How could an action like this happen so suddenly, right in public view? Was this pure instinct, or something practiced over time? As the video spread, the tension only grew. Fans replayed it again and again, slowing it down frame by frame. Every detail was examined: the posture, the energy, the way the body moved through the air. Many were convinced it had to be Jungkook. Others hesitated, questioning whether it could simply be someone with similar skills and appearance. Is this really him, or are our eyes being fooled by excitement and expectation? What made the moment even more intense was the reaction of the people around the scene. Some stood completely still, clearly stunned. Others stepped back in shock, while a few seemed unable to hide their amazement. The calm atmosphere shifted into something charged and electric. If this wasn't something extraordinary, why did everyone react so strongly? Questions quickly flooded social media. Did Jungkook truly perform this incredible action? Why did it look so extreme? Was it a spontaneous moment, or part of something bigger that hasn't been revealed yet? And if even the camera seemed unable to believe it, what does that say about what we witnessed? Until now, there has been no official confirmation or denial, only speculation fueled by a few unforgettable seconds of footage. The discussion didn't stop after the first wave of reactions. As the hours turned into days, the clip began to take on a life of its own. It appeared on timelines across different platforms, shared by accounts large and small, each adding their own interpretation. Some captions were filled with excitement, others with disbelief. Why did this single moment resonate so deeply with so many people? What was it about those few seconds that refused to be forgotten? Fans started to compare this action with past performances, rehearsals, and behind-the-scenes moments. The athleticism, the control in midair, the confidence in the landing, or what appeared to be a perfect execution. Many pointed out that this level of movement wasn't something just anyone could pull off without serious training. Was this another hidden side of Jungkook's abilities, or was the internet projecting too much onto an unclear clip? The mystery deepened when different angles began to surface. Short clips from other phones, blurry screenshots, and slow-down edits all circulated, each claiming to bring people closer to the truth. Yet none of them provided absolute clarity. Faces were partially hidden, lighting distorted details, motion blur masked certainty. Why did every piece of evidence seem to stop just short of confirmation? What made the situation even more intense was the emotional divide it created. Some fans felt pure admiration. If it truly was Jungkook, they saw it as another example of his dedication, discipline, and fearless spirit. Others felt protective, worrying about how quickly a private moment could turn into public spectacle. If this was real, should it even be analyzed this deeply? And if it wasn't, why was the name Jungkook attached so firmly to it? Industry watchers also weighed in, carefully choosing their words. They spoke about how difficult it is to separate reality from perception in the digital age, especially when dealing with global icons. One unclear clip can instantly become a narrative. At what point does curiosity cross into assumption? And how often does silence get mistaken for confirmation? That silence became one of the loudest elements of the story. No immediate response, no clarification, no statement to guide the conversation. In a world where news travels in seconds, the absence of information felt almost intentional. Was it meant to let the moment fade naturally, or was there simply nothing to explain? The longer it lasted, the more theories began to form. Some suggested the action could be related to training, perhaps for choreography, a performance concept, or even personal fitness. Others dismissed that idea entirely, arguing that the setting didn't match any known schedule or project. If it wasn't work-related, then what was the context? And why did it happen there, in front of so many eyes? Meanwhile, casual viewers, those not deeply invested, were equally fascinated. Even without knowing the full background, they recognized something impressive. The movement itself demanded attention. Does a moment need a famous name to be extraordinary, or does the name simply amplify what was already remarkable? As the story spread, it began to symbolize more than just one action. It became a reflection of how fame magnifies everything. A single leap, a single motion, captured for a few seconds, turned into a global discussion. Would the same action have gone unnoticed if performed by someone else? Or was it the possibility of Jungkook's involvement that gave it such power? Some fans tried to bring the focus back to reality, reminding others that not everything online needs a conclusion. They encouraged patience, respect, and restraint. Others argue that curiosity is natural, especially when something feels so out of place and unexpected. Is it wrong to ask questions when something doesn't add up? As days passed, the excitement didn't fade, it evolved. The conversation became calmer but deeper. Less shouting, more reflection. People began to talk about expectations placed on idols, about the pressure of being watched at all times. If this really was Jungkook, did he ever imagine such a small moment would explode like this? And if it wasn't, what does that say about how easily narratives are formed? Still, no clear answer emerged. The clip remained exactly what it was from the beginning, a brief, electrifying moment suspended in uncertainty. No beginning, no ending, just a question mark. And perhaps that is why it continues to hold attention. In a world obsessed with instant answers, this moment offers none. It challenges viewers to sit with doubt, to acknowledge that not everything can be immediately explained. Was it Jungkook? Was it not? The truth remains just out of reach. Until something definitive is revealed, if it ever is, the footage will remain a point of fascination. Replayed not because of what it proves, but because of what it suggests. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories are not built on certainty, but on wonder. And so, the questions remain. What truly happened in those seconds? Why did the action feel so extraordinary? And why, even now, do so many people still feel compelled to ask, was it really Jungkook?